Imagine if you could improve your overall well being simply by walking outside. It seems too easy, right? I assure you, it's not. Today I'll be talking to you about a concept called grounding, the basic principles behind the concept, different ways grounding can be done, and how it can affect people like you and me. So, first of all, what is grounding? Grounding, according to Dr. Stephen Sinatra, writer for HeartMD Institute, is putting your body in direct contact with the earth. He then describes how grounding, sometimes referred to as earthing, works. The earth contains energy within it. By placing yourself in direct contact with it, the earth allows this energy to flow into you. Now, you might say that you're outside all the time for work or recreation, but think about what you have on your feet. Most of the time, when people go outside, they wear shoes, but many shoes have rubber soles on them, and rubber is an amazing insulator, meaning that it prevents the flow of energy and electrons through it. Having rubber soles on your feet is great for everyday durability. However, since rubber is an insulator, even if you're outside a lot, the rubber soles on your shoes prevent the flow of energy from the earth up into your body. Up until now, I've been talking about earth and energy in feet, and you're probably wondering, so what? Do I even want energy to be flowing into me from the earth? So, here is how grounding/earthing affects humans. According to earthing.com, the Center for Grounding Information and Equipment, earthing acts as a recharge for the human body, which, quote, restores and stabilizes the bioelectrical circuitry that governs our physiology and organs, recharges and thins our blood, enhances immune function, and powerfully and quickly knocks down inflammation, end quote. That's a semi-complicated way of saying that grounding and receiving energy from the earth makes people feel better. Dr. Stephen Sinatra found similar conclusions in his research, saying that grounding can aid with things such as stress, fatigue, inflammation, and sleep. Historically, people have walked barefoot and even slept on the ground. As people have moved away from this, beginning to wear rubber-soled shoes, we have lost some of these benefits of receiving energy from the earth. Now, of course, wearing shoes or sleeping on beds is not a bad thing. These modern luxuries just mean that grounding is a more intentional act versus a passive one. Modern technology created the luxuries like rubber-soled shoes, which disconnected us from the earth, but it has also brought us many other different ways to ground ourselves. In an article written by Alicia Lockett and medically reviewed by Dr. Deborah Rose Wilson, titled Grounding, Exploring Earthing Science and Benefits Behind It, she mentions various ways of grounding. These methods range from simple and free, like walking on the ground barefoot, lying on the ground and wading in water, like lakes or oceans, or using modern alternatives like grounding mats, sheets, and blankets, socks, and even patches. Most of these connected through a wire in the grounding port of your normal interior electrical socket, or a metal grounding pole just stuck in the ground. The nice thing about grounding is that it's easy. It's not like you can walk barefoot on the ground too much. Grounding is a very simple method of increasing and maintaining wellness that has been utilized by people for thousands of years, simply because they walked barefoot. It has been because we have removed ourselves from direct contact with the earth that we have come to know its true effect on us. By now, I hope you have learned at least one thing about grounding. However, if there is one thing that I would like you to take away from what I've been talking about today, even if you don't remember at all how grounding works, it is to put your feet on the ground every day. You might just be amazed at how you feel.